Welcome back to more Modern Warfare 2 Special Ops. Today we're going to be tackling the two co-op missions. We're going to see the other one in the other video, but Overwatch, in my opinion, is easily the harder of the two because the AC-130 can't cover you as well as the chopper in Big Brother. But this was a train wreck to record because every time I tried running this through with Commander Shin, he keeps shooting me right at the start of the level, and it's for good luck, trust me, but the one time we actually did make it through, he didn't shoot me right at the start, so right as soon as you start at the level, make your way for this bridge, and have the person in the AC-130 basically just go completely ham on just about everything that they can see. What you unfortunately can't see, because this is a post-commentary recording, is that I'm actually telling Commander Shin where exactly to fire. You know, it's just because unfortunately when you're playing through this mission online with other people, you know, you can't see the other person's screen, so I kind of have an advantage doing this in split screen. But the other cool thing is I can actually be like, okay, I need this person to do this, I need that person to do that, without, you know, having to make two separate videos and having to record two separate feeds, you know, having to sync them up later, so, you know, it's perfectly fine. But otherwise, this mission actually gets longer depending on what difficulty you pick, and on Veteran you basically play through the entire level. I think it's Hunted from Call of Duty 4. So if you know that level really, really well, you'll know exactly where to stand, but otherwise if you don't, this is where the level would end on regular. But here we kind of have to go up the stairs, and there's going to be a shotgun dude who comes over there on the left. Did you see him? Yeah, that guy sucks. There's going to be another one, there he is, who comes in, he almost nails me. Wow, man, that was really rough. Normally those two guys don't get me as bad as that guy did just there. But otherwise, once you get out of this house, have the person in the AC-130 drop a 105 right outside where you are. I don't think Shin actually drops one here, but he's definitely fired everything that I'm telling him to fire at. I'm basically being like, I request fire support here the entire time, and it was certainly a troubled time to get all this recorded, because every time we'd go like all the way to the end of the level, it was just like, alright, we got no. But otherwise, it was loads of good fun. But regardless, this area out here really sucks because the enemies, the spawns here are really inconsistent at best. Like sometimes I have to go a bit farther than where I was just there in order to get them to trigger, and sometimes I've had it where I literally went like all the way to the gate and then they spawned, so they were all like right behind me, and you know, my partner dropped a 105 on me, I think in a failed take, and I died. We had to do the entire level all over again, so be careful. Use the 40 whenever possible. There are a few occasions where you'd actually want to use the 25. Like the only time I use the 25 is when I'm taking out helicopters. Other than that, I'm pretty much using the 40. The 105 is nice in case, you know, you can't really see anything. So you just need to like drop something, you know, bring the rain or something like that. But regardless of what the case may be, the one thing you need to be careful of when you're running through this level is that the person on the ground does less work than the person in the air. The person in the air needs to know exactly where the person on the ground is going to be at all times, and this is partially why the reason we have the split screen is so that Commander Shin can see me. Of course, that's still really funny every time you see the helicopters just completely go up in smoke and you see like 6 guys all fly out, and it's pretty hilarious. But this like open field, I hate this part. Like in Call of Duty 4, like I've never been able to stealth my way past this sequence. I don't even know if it's possible. I mean, there's probably some person who's done it, but otherwise, I just get shot a lot in this area, as you can no doubt see. So be careful coming into this area, because if you're gonna die somewhere, it's gonna be in this last part. And may I remind you, if you die, you gotta go through all this crap all over again. And let me tell you, this was not a very clean run when we went through this. There were definitely a number of spots where we easily could have died. Like right here, Shin shot down a helicopter earlier, so it's not going to be there. But there are like 3 guys in that little shack over there on the right, I think. I think there's one still in there. I think he shoots at me a little bit later. But just kind of hang out here in this greenhouse. You're not going to get hit by the AC-130 unless he fires like right in between the doors, which can happen. But once you get past this little area here, book it straight to the finish line. Because there's going to be like 6 or 7 guys that all spawn like right inside there. You need to get in there as fast as possible. But anyway, that's the end of the level, so see you next time.